say 2 bottles maximum. Prior to the COVID pandemic, were comprised mainly of retired nurses who were working to get out the influenza vaccines into schools. Things changed in a major way, and we had to start thinking about vaccinations for COVID. It became evident over time that there are populations that we're just not reaching. Northern Light Home Care and Hospice is really working on bringing the vaccine to the communities. If they're experiencing barriers to accessing care, we want to make sure that we do everything that we can to remove those barriers, whatever they may be.
In the beginning, there was a lot of miscommunication, a lot of myth going on, and we needed to fight it in a way. We had to think outside of the box.
The beginning of COVID, yes, it was hard to get clients come and get vaccinated. So I would explain to the client, and then they were like, oh yeah, okay, I want to do it. Could you make an appointment for me?
Working with Maine, the Maine Access Immigrant Network, has been a really great opportunity to connect us with communities who are experiencing a lot of those barriers.
I think as nurses, we are really, really good at giving the vaccine, but I think that if it wasn't for our community partners like Maine Access Immigrant Network and Preble Street and Presente and all the wonderful partners, that this never would have happened the way it's happened, that so many people have been vaccinated.
The state of Maine has recently offered pop-up clinics throughout the state. And then once you have a nice provider like Northern Light, nothing is better than what you are seeing right now.
We've done a lot of the pop-up clinics, like with the community members, the islands, and with Maine and the mosques and, Presente, and, we, I think, try to build a little bit of a relationship with some of those communities ahead of time, especially with Maine.
When you are trying to get any kind of treatment or getting your vaccine, you are always looking for a safe environment. And that's how we felt with Peggy and Mary.
Whatever trust that Peggy made into our own community, some people that we never met would just come here because of Peggy, or because she knew half of the clients, because she worked with them in another way. And that relation, that's something that's hard to establish because that's years in the making.
They couldn't ask for a better place to get vaccinated because one, they've got the nurses here that care so much about them. And then two, they've got their cultural brokers, the one doing their translations, the community leaders standing right behind them and letting them know that they're gonna be okay.
Northern Light as a whole is really special to me. It's not only Peggy and Mary, but personally, as a person, I had a great experience with them.
It's pretty amazing to be part of, a guest in those communities during this time. Doing these vaccines has just been such a gift.
Maine is our home. So for us to make our home beautiful, we've got to work together and come together.